finish up the unit by talking about two-proportion z-tests. We're going to break this down into 4 little lessons about the 4 steps of this process. So we know that anytime we're dealing with a proportion, if our sample size is large enough, then we've got a z-test on our hands. Comparing two proportions is going to look very, very similar to the setup that we've been using and are quite familiar with, where we define our population parameter and show our null and alternative hypothesis, and then select a alpha or significance level. So our population is going to be all whatever we're talking about, right? The parameter is the true difference of proportions. Our null hypothesis is where things get a little bit different from a one-sample proportion test. When we're talking about a null hypothesis comparing two proportions, it's going to look like this. The proportion of population 1 is the same as the proportion of population 2. Now our alternative has 3 different ways that it can unfold. It can be that the population proportion for my first group is greater than the second group, or it's less than the second group, or it's not equal to the second group. And our significance level, as always, defaults to 0.05 unless otherwise specified. So very, very similar to how we've been doing it. Just note we are now comparing proportion 1 against proportion 2 and the 3 different iterations that can take place in our alternative hypothesis.